Welcome back. We're here on a Saturday
Mm-hmm.
and continuing on with the Supra. We just had a powwow. It's tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, so we had an adult beverage in relation to the holiday,
To the Irish.
the upcoming holiday.
Yeah.
So we were kind of talking the game plan about what we want to do next. I've got parts in here for we got some while you're in theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I never wanted to be in there ever in my life.
Right.
I did get a heater core because I thought the way that my luck would go is I would go this far, and technically there's nothing wrong with my heater core now. So it's like really
Maybe.
yeah. I mean, it's one or the other. Really, it's either gonna cause a massive problem by replacing it.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to end up ruining what already works.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, make sure you rip it all apart and fix it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that, but I ordered it all. It had to come from the UK. I ordered everything to replace the heater core just because,
Nice.
I was not feeling great. It has this brand on it. I ordered it from, what does it say? Foursome? Nice. Foursome.
Foursome?
Yeah.
Foursome.
That's what they call it in the UK, apparently. We call it something a little different here in America.
Gang. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Or
more than three.
Yeah, but it looks really nice. It looks like a really nice quality little unit.
The reason I went with this one was because the people have used it to. There were like a fair amount of reviews about people who replaced their heater core, and that this worked well. There's not an option from Toyota, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have on the 25% off day gotten that. But I don't know. I also ordered these. This is like the piping that goes to the heater core.
Yeah.
So I also got that.
However this goes.
We were kind of looking through it and don't really understand how it goes. But
that doesn't quite make sense.
As we take apart the other one,
we'll
figure that out. But that was sort of like a just in case type of thing. But tonight we're going to focus on the tunnel still. We kind of went back and forth on it about what to do. And I think it'll be best if we just finish up the tunnel part. So tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of grind down everything, make sure it's to Sam's liking as far as removing undercoating, getting a flat surface, and then we're going to crank the heater and then get everything painted with the weld through primer.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a good surface to just start welding to.
Right. Yeah, and that way maybe we start tacking something tonight, but at the very least we'll be ready to do all the welding next week.
And Sam, do you want to talk about what your plan with the tunnel itself is?
So when we weld this back in, it's mostly going to be just stitch welding on the edges, which is probably fine, probably plenty strong. But just to be safe, I want to add, there's a lot of distance between this edge and anything else around here that's actually attached. I mean, you have, it's all along the borders. I don't think it's going to fall apart. It's not like this is exactly a load-bearing piece. But everything's tied together. So what I want to do is I want to drill a few holes kind of in the middle of these mating surfaces where the sheet metal is just pressed up against the rest of the sheet metal in the tunnel, and do some little plug welds here and there. So I'm going to just prep just a few. I don't know. It may not be necessary, but I feel like we're here since we're in there. We're here. We're doing it now.
We're in there.
I think it can't hurt to add a little bit of extra
rigidity. I mean, there's
rigidity, attachment. I mean, a little surface area, maybe. I don't really know.
Because the thing that Sam also pointed out to me is that if you look at the piece and how this is angled, if you turn it this way, the problem is that up here, then there's a possibility that there could be a gap in there.
So I'm gonna just kind of randomly choose a couple spots that I think are far enough away from the edges that could use a little bit of extra adhesion to the rest of the tunnel itself. And so we'll do a couple of plug welds along the way around the thing, and then we'll just do stitch welding along the edges, put this back in, and it should be way stronger than even the old one was.
But yeah, so that's kind of our plan tonight. Just get everything cleaned up, get it sprayed, and
yeah, maybe a couple tacks, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe not. We'll see.
But got to do a good job with the prep.
Yeah.
And that way the finishing goes way better. So that's what we're going to concentrate on. If we have the time and things are going smooth, maybe we'll tack it in and make sure everything fits. And
I honestly think with the angle grinder, I mean, this is going to be pretty quick with cleaning up those edges. I don't think
we're probably spending more time talking about it now
than
it
actually
it's
takes.
Really going to take, to be honest. So
well, we got to get to work. Let's quit screwing around, YouTube, and yeah, we're gonna get after it.
Too big on that one. That's okay.
Well,
yeah, that's good.
A grinder and paint.
Yeah, that's fine.
Make me the welder I ain't. Self-etching, whatever that all means. Obviously we're doing this all with proper ventilation. We wouldn't dream of doing this any other way.
That's right. Always by the book.
It's literally going everywhere. I'm watching it with this light. It's incredible. You gotta be quick. Oh, you gotta be quicker, man.
I think that's good.
When you're not able to breathe any longer, it's good.
Yeah. I think we're good.
So we got that surface prepped, test fit that panel, like 3 or 4,
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah, at least 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, so like 3 times we test fit that panel to make sure that there was enough room around there for welding, and made a nice clean surface. So happy with that.
Yeah.
Laid down a layer of that weld through primer, and now we just gotta wait.
Yeah. Let that sit and dry, and
Maybe
we'll be
next
ready to
week,
go.
if we come back and there's a thin spot or something, we might have to touch up some stuff. But
Sure.
I'm gonna leave the heater on, cranked, and we're gonna let that cook. I think that's gonna be good.
Yeah. Ready to weld next week.
It's just messy and hazy in here. You can probably see between
Yeah. It's very hazy in here.
paint
Not
and
good.
undercoating. We're gonna get out of here
Mm-hmm.
for the sake of our lives.
Yeah.
And anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully next week or the following week we'll have some really cool stuff where the tunnel's in, and you guys can see that process in detail. So
Yeah.
thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and we'll keep doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
Have a good week.